What's going on, guys? Here with another epic video. Today, guys, we're breaking down my second place Scareclaw Kashtira deck profile that I got from playing at WeevilCon for the Photon Hypernova main event at the con. So we're going through, guys. I'll be breaking that down. Later in the video, I'll break down all of my matchups and what we played against and how we went. We didn't lose any games. Spoiler. Well, we had one draw due to time, but that was it. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. Before we do, real quick, just to show you guys, I did have Eric, because the voice actor of Seto Kaiba's there, guys. I got him to sign my blue eyes that I have created, so figured I'd share that real quick before we get the party started. Alright, so on to the deck list. If you guys would like me to have more questions about the deck list, or would like to know how I played the deck in the tournament, basically this is just, there's two different ways you could play this, guys. I'll post the other version that you could build that me and Alexander built on stream last week, and I've made a few changes since the live stream to make the deck much better. But my version is built to play through Nibiru, versus like the version that me and him worked on is built to stop Nibiru, right? As far as negating it or keeping them from playing it all together. Mine's is just go through. So we're just playing the standard, right? Standard 3 of everything in the one Visa Starfrost. After the event, guys, I could pretty much see taking him out and the DeFleur that I played. So if you don't have that, you could, definitely take that out. So we're just playing standard 3 of everything. Here's where we are doing some different stuff, and I'll explain kind of why then that I've mentioned other videos. So in this build, guys, since I do want to play through Nibiru, you do have to play the third arrival. So I know I've talked about, hey, you only need 2. But in this case, we're planning to play through Nibiru, and we need the arrival. I actually won my game in round 2 due to me playing 3 of them, because I had already used 2 of them earlier, and I pulled the other one off of Richart to basically allow me to go full combo and go for game 2. So if I didn't have this, and I got Nibiru twice in that specific game in the second game of that match, so that definitely saved me. So yeah, you definitely want to run 3 if you're trying to play like in this version like I'm playing through. So that's our Scareclaw package there, guys. Nothing too out of the ordinary. 3 unicorn, 3 Fenrir. We are playing, this is the part where I am playing different than most people, which is crazy. I don't know why people don't play the Scareclaw Kashtira at 3, guys. It works for both decks, right? I can pull it off the field spell for the Scareclaw. I can pull it off the one for the Kashtira. If I draw it in hand, it's great because it works with both archetypes. It's probably one of the best cards in the deck that's definitely underrated. Unicorn used to be underrated. Now everybody's like, oh, well, Unicorn's better than Fenrir, which I've been trying to get people to see that for a while. Now everything's come out and everyone's, changed their ideas. So they may come around and notice how good he is. I'm only running one of the Rise Heart since I am running more of a Scareclaw build, more focused, right? We can do either or, but I feel like one is enough for the mindset that I want to play, how I want to play the deck. So for the rest of our cash package, we have 3 Field Spell, 2 Theosis, 2 Birth, 1 Big Bang. Now, if you guys would like to see me do a budget version of this deck, because I know, according to Omega, if it's right for the prices on TCGplay, it's like around a $700 deck list that this is, guys. So if you'd like to see me do a more budget-friendly version of the deck, let me know down in the comments, and we can definitely make that happen. I was able to go full combo, and I'll go through that in one of the matches, but we basically did. We were able to go through. Definitely 2 Birth. I always wanted to play this at 1, but I definitely needed the second one, and that saved me in one of the matches as well, too. So I did want to take it. So I wanted to take one of them out, but it definitely needed it. This package caught a lot of people off guard, which was the Alpha Lava Golem Kaiju package. In a few of the matches, guys, I went Lava Golem, summoned Alpha effect, bounce back Lava Golem. Back to my hand. So I was able to pull that combo off. Very good for breaking boards because you can, like I did there, Lava Golem them, Alpha, re-add the Lava Golem back, then re-Lava Golem them again, guys. You can break 4 cards off their field. Of course, you lose your normal summon, but with this deck, right, we don't need a normal summon, which is yet again why we're playing 3 of the Scareclaw Kashtira, so we can just spam our Scareclaw monsters off of that. And then, of course, you can just special summon with the Kashtira themselves as well. So we don't need a normal summon with this deck. So doing that does not hurt us at all. So we are running 2 Talons still, and then the 1 Thrust. I think that's the right combo, especially for this deck. I've seen a lot of people playing 3 Thrust, which is crazy to me. More of our board breaking stuff, right, is our Eclipse, our Duster, Lightning Storm, and I did play the Hey True Nate because I was expecting to see maybe because Pac's been talking a lot about trap tricks, and that's been going pretty crazy on YouTube. So I feel someone would do that or Labyrinth. So this card was kind of useless. I always end up siding this out pretty much every game because the only people that played really back row was mostly Despia. It was pretty much Despia for the most part and Striker. But I was fine with already here, so I was pretty much siding this out in all of my matchups, which we'll get to in a moment. And that's the main deck, guys. So next would be the extra deck. Not too much different than normal, right? We got our standard Scareclaw package that I always play, right? 2 Lightheart, 3 Tryhard. I'll go over this in numerous videos as to why you don't need the third one. If you're playing a third one, right, the whole, how you play the deck as a whole, it would be ran differently. If you guys would like to see my thought process on that, let me know, and I can do a video on that and a profile with me playing 3 Lighthearts and why when it would make sense to play through, if that makes sense. So I'm playing the Link Spider because we're comboing through getting a Nibiru, guys. So you get the token, you go Link Spider, and then you can use your Arrival and stuff like that, and Birth to bring back rest of your cards to go full combo again. So just being more smart about your plays, trying to go into battle, basically baiting them go into battle. They'll nib you before you go battle. Of course, then you just go Link Spider, go full combo, replay Tryhard effect, and then you go, basically Tryhard double attack, double to triple attack, and go for game, especially if you have straddle. BLS is so good in here. And Phoenix never came up, so we really didn't need it the way things ended up going. Number 75, yet again, for Nibiru. He never came up. I was always like a card, I never had the extra one to play. So for our cash package, 1 Shangri Era, 2 Arise Heart, 1 Diablosis, 1 Zeus, and then also have just the Deflor. He never came up too, guys, so I could have sided him out. I hated not, because I did have 2 Shangri Era, but I took it out because I wanted to play, actually I wanted to play the Deflor, and I wanted to play Blackluster Soldier, so that's kind of how I end up taking this out. I really should have took this out and took the Starfrost out and left the second one. If I had to redo the deck differently, that's what I would do. Because I really don't need it, but I did like the idea of having this. It just never came up, and I did a good job playing through. I got nibbed like 6, I think it's like 5 or 6 times through the tournament, guys, and I still got second place. So yeah. Alright, so that's the extra deck. So for the side deck, guys, for this I pretty much called it, right? So we had double Lightning Storm, double Dark Hole. Dark Hole came up. I sided it in quite a lot. It's so good when after you get nibbed, Dark Hole, and then just go your cash package. So I did a lot of that. Dark Hole, got rid of the token, and then Nibiru, go Unicorn and Unicorn effect, right? So that helped out a lot. Dark Ruler and Defang. I never used the Dark Ruler, but I wanted it for backup. It could have come in handy against Despia, but I never ended up using it. Defanging I put in, I think I used once to pop some back row stuff, so it did help out. Royal Decree, again, because I was afraid of trap cards, just to make it quicker. And to make it quicker too, because I always know time is usually probably my biggest issues. I did put the non-fusion area in here. I sided it in, but only sided like one of them in. I was being extremely nice, but I never drew it. I didn't really need it either, so it's fine. I just was able to over combo through it Despot because I extend so much. Chaos Hunter I had sided because I was afraid someone may try and play like Runerick, Nichiri Runerick or something like that, or even to counter against Cash itself. As long as you play it properly, it won't be used against you. If you don't play it properly, they're definitely using it against you. Double Drawing Lockbird never came up. Double Nib I sided in at the end against Hero, and I drew both. Literally after I sided both in, I drew both of them for game 2, which was crazy. But that's the deck profile, guys. So on to the... Alrighty, guys, that's the deck profile. So now let's discuss the matches. So the matches lineup that we had, round 1, I played a Blue Eyes. The dude just kind of was just literally starting back into the game, so I feel bad that he got me. I tried to be as as helpful and easygoing as I could, especially with this deck that I'm playing. That's very, very fast, right? Because I can go through 20, almost half the deck in one turn. Especially if I go full combo for both archetypes, for Kashtira and Scareclaw, I can go through like half the deck in one turn. Which gives us insane board that we already have in the field and recovery plays. So I try to be as nice as I could. I did brick game 1. He made me go first for both games, for game 1 and game 2. I won both of them. But he did real good. He was real nice. He was still trying to learn to get back to playing, but he was playing Blue Eyes that him and his friend helped build, so it was cool to play against. Everyone was real cool, so I appreciate everybody that I played against. Everybody was really nice and had a good time playing with everyone, against everyone. So if anyone happens to see the video, shout out to you guys. Definitely had a great time. The next dude I played, guys, was Sky Striker. This one I probably should have played a little bit slower, and I could have. Instead of this was actually my tie the game because it went into time. We were going to game 3. He won game 1. I got Nibiru'd, and I kind of didn't draw the best hand to get around it. That and I kind of overextended. I broke my rule as overextending, so I shouldn't have done that. For whatever reason, I wasn't thinking about Nibiru this particular game. And I shouldn't have if I hadn't overextended, I could have full comboed again, and then we could have kept playing because I had the cards to do it with. I just didn't play smart that particular round. So we lost it because I wasn't able to. I was only able to bounce back once, and then he just had too much card advantage, so I went and surrendered. So we went game 2. Game 2, I got Nibiru twice, guys. I got Nibiru twice in game 2 and still won this. So that just shows the deck can easily play through Nibiru. I played through 2 Nibirus that game. Back-to-back turns. He actually Nibiru'd me and then Nibiru'd me again with the token that was on the bar. So that was hilarious. Game 3, we played against Despia. I won game 1 and game 2. That one was really crazy as well. That one came almost down to time. The judge had walked over. He's like, it's only 5 minutes left. I was fixing to go full cash combo, but I'm like, I got 5 minutes. I have to OTK him now. He went double tax dragon, which almost ended up burning me out. I probably had, I think it was like 15 or 2,500. I think it's like 15 or 2,500 life points left because he had double tax dragon. So everything I did, I pay 1,000. But he had no more interruptions or anything like that. So I just went full Scareclaw combo with Tryhard on the board, and then had Acro, Balone, Astral, and I think I even had the Scareclaw Kashtira on the board too. So obviously just attack with everything game. And I think I may have had Straddle in hand too. So that was just instantly, almost, it was very close to the wire, but I was able to quickly, run through an OTK because we can do all those multiple attacks and damage. Game 4 was against, we played against Hero. This was one of the ones that I can't remember. I think I didn't against the Despia do too, the Lava Golem play. I think I did do Lava Golem against the Despia do too. But the Hero, I ended up using Lava Golem in game 1, guys. He had Plasma and Dark Law out, so I Lava Golem his Plasma and Dark Law, because I had mostly Scareclaw cards in hand, so I didn't want them getting banished, so we could go full combo with Scareclaw. So that's what I did. I did have the Scareclaw Kashtira, so all I did was Scareclaw Kashtira, banish Acro. I had like Balone or Astral in hand, so I'm like, I got the level 3 that I need anyway, so it doesn't matter, correct? Because all we need is one level 3 to go full combo, and I had luckily 2 in hand plus the Scareclaw Kashtira and the Lava Golem. So I just Lava Golem and went full Scareclaw combo. Try hard, pull straddle, draw the extra card, attack, game. Game 2, that's when I sided the Nibirus that I mentioned earlier. We drew both Nibs. He went full combo again with Plasma and a few other ones on board. I Nibiru'd him. I started not to because I had Fenrir and I wanted to play Fenrir. But I Nibiru'd him. I can't remember what else we did, but I did some. I ended up going basically full combo against. I was going. I think I did more cash. I think I did more cash that game a little bit, and then I still ended up going, full Scareclaw combo and go for Tryhard for game. But yeah, guys, that was all of our games, all of our matchups. There's only 4 rounds. They cut the 5th round for some reason. I think I was doing something what they mentioned why we weren't doing 5 rounds, because we had enough people, I think, to do 5 rounds. We just ended up doing 4. But if we'd have got the last round, we would have played against the dude that got first place. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Like I said, let me know if you'd like to see more information about how I played the deck list, how I played through Nibiru, and I was able to get second place and getting multiple Nibiru in almost every match that I played, guys. And all the different rounds that I played, I almost got Nibiru'd every match. The only match I did not get Nibiru'd, I think it was maybe the Hero match, and maybe the Despia too. But for other ones, I got, I think, definitely round 1 and round 2. I know I got Nibiru, maybe round 3 as well. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate love, support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.